Hello and welcome to InSight, CCTV's talk show introducing you to area nonprofits. I'm Wendy Brokaw.
And I'm Mary Louise VanNatta.
Our focus today is disaster preparedness. Now be honest with yourself. Do you think if there was an emergency where you live or in your own home, you would be fully prepared? We weren't sure, so we thought we would invite people from the American Red Cross to talk about it. I'd like to introduce you to our guests, Susan Thompson and Carol Mitchell. We're going to learn a lot today. Let's begin.
Hi ladies, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
So what kind of disasters would we find in our area where we might need to have an emergency kit?
Well, to start off, we would have either think of floods, think of windstorms like we had in the 60s this month, fires, and also earthquakes.
Sure.
A simple power outage can be an emergency. If you're stuck at home in an ice storm, you can't get out. What do you have at home that you're going to be able to use?
Right, and if you have no other heat source, you're going to probably not be able to stay in your house if that's for some of those people
right.
Months on it. They're months of no power, so that's true. So what would I need to have? And certainly, I think Wendy, what does Wendy need to have?
Well, I know one thing, and that is they always say, the Red Cross always says, get a kit, get a plan.
Imagine if you're a young child and you're the victim of sexual abuse or physical abuse and a police officer is trying to interview you at 3 o'clock in the morning in a 10 by 8 bedroom in an apartment when the suspect is in the next room. It's going to be pretty scary for a child. So having a safe environment, an environment that a child can thrive in and feel comfortable and safe in for that conversation to take place, whether it's with the investigator or the investigator observing while a trained medical professional does that forensic examination, that interview with that child is key to the success of getting the evidence we need to prosecute that offender.
I got really lucky that you had some wonderful people there to help us go through and just take us on a little tour of this rather beautiful place in a rather beautiful setting. Let's go there.
Welcome to Liberty House. We're glad you're here. This is what children and families hear when they first come in these doors. Children can wait in this room and play with the toys. As you can see, there are plenty of toys to play with. It's cozy and friendly, welcoming. Children find plenty to do while they're waiting. There is another room attached to the playroom that we call the quilt room, and this is where we meet with parents for family support. Every child that comes to Liberty House is invited to take a quilt home with them just for showing up. The quilts are donated by many different women around the community. They're all beautiful and we're very grateful to have them. I was speaking with a young girl recently that she had chosen her quilt a little bit early and she wrapped it around her and kept herself warm and cozy throughout her entire interview.
So you're going to see health and wellness, lifelong learning, travel, opportunities to look at your career and explore new careers in the future.
Reinvent ourselves.
That's right. You know, I've said that before, that really our goal is to help people reinvent retirement.
I got to interrupt here because we have a video that you did. You were behind the whole thing. It was called It Takes a Lifetime to Get This Young. I want people to see it because it was really well done and CCTV helped you get it out there so people could see it. So let's take a look at it, would you?
Great. Very good.
The horse is by an artist named Deborah Butterfield, and she's a Montana artist who's been focusing on horses for probably the last 30 years. She initially will just take pieces of scrap wood. She'll assemble the sculpture and then she'll mark the individual pieces of wood and disassemble the sculpture. She'll take those pieces to her foundry in Walla Walla, and they will then in turn cast those pieces in bronze. Those individual pieces will be welded together. We were talking to one of the guys that helped deliver the piece, and he said that it takes over 1,000 hours of them working on one of these pieces just to complete it. The Mexican-American painter Alfredo Adeguin is another artist whose work is extremely exciting, very joyful. Alfredo focuses on animal imagery in jungle-like settings, and he's known as a pattern painter, so his works are just an explosion of color and pattern and animals.
Wow. How big is that horse? And how did you get it in the building?
With great difficulty.
And with great grace.
And with great grace.
This brings up a wonderful aspect of being a museum, that you do have these people behind scenes making it all happen.
Oh, absolutely. It truly takes, I like to say, it takes a village to make, to bring these exhibitions to fruition.
They come, these open dress rehearsals, and you can come and go as you please. You can bring your noisy toddler, you can bring your noisy preschooler, you can come and take notes, and you can leave when you're at your pleasure. But the point of, you can sit on stage and watch us taking notes and making corrections, but the point is that you're seeing the wizard behind the curtain. Thank you.
I love that.
And you actually get some work done.
Exactly. Well, what people don't realize is we're in t-shirts. We're not in tuxedos. We're in t-shirts and jeans, and we're doing some sort of hard work. So it's really nice.
We would love to. You can even apply for a library card online.
Perfect.
And you have live chat now, too.
We have live chat. We'll be able to text your hold notice to you as soon as it goes on the shelf with our new computer system that we have.
We can't wait to see all the exciting upgrades that you're going to do.
I have some mystery books that are due back. Could you take them back with you to the library?
I love to be courier.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank
BJ,
you
for being
so
on our
much. This
show.
is so exciting hearing about all the developments going on at the library. It's a beautiful location with just so many things and fresh ideas that you're now able to implement. And thank you for telling us all about them today.
Well, it's been my pleasure. Thanks so much.
Thanks for being on InSight.
And thank you for joining us today on InSight. Go to the library.
We'll see you next time.